Oh dear. So, I've got Rome to do and then test course. Because of course I have to. It's because it's test course. It's 25 laps. I had to walk out of my way. I'm pretty sure all black everything wasn't an arrows. I need to calculate how fast I'm able to go around this track on warm tyres. So next lap I need to calculate. Alright, so at the start 1 minute 10. Now if I go fast enough and I don't hit anything, I reckon I'll hit 103s. Of course, add pit stops. I reckon this will take me about 35 minutes, this race. Yeah, it's Azza. He be the real cross-dresser. Whoa. $104. If I didn't skid, I would have had a 103 pretty easily. I've got Echo Park, so of course I remember it. Broke too early. Yes. Right, definitely need to be in fourth through that corner. Damn it, come on, car. Yes, I remember that album. Right, I'm getting rid of those off that stream. Yes, it really is. That was much better. Commit die. Remember. Yeah, 103.1. We're listening to it right now, Daniel. You had to memorize every single thing. Oh, God, yeah. Right, I think I'll pit every 7 laps. No, I'll pit next lap. These tyres are about to go bust. Yeah, these tyres are bust. I need to pit this lap. Whoa! Why did that happen? I've lost 7 seconds. Yep. These tyres are burned. In we go. Stop doing your Vettel impression. But it's not red. Not the best turning, I'll be honest. Just turn in. I still watch it, Daniel. These tyres are now fresh. The stopping performance has improved. Ow. Because people are fed up of watching the same product, Daniel. Stop, car. Yes, it is, Daniel. Yes, it is. Damn it. Stop. I was in the mood to listen to alt rock. Well then. But not. Is it like NASCAR, but not? Look at NASCAR's dead. Okay, they're starting. How the hell are they starting to pit already? They don't corner as hard as me, apparently, these guys. It's good for a road trip to school. Meanwhile, at work, I listen to podcasts. I just stop being unhealthy. Go to the gym, boy. That was horrible. We all need to do that. But I'm healthy. Oh god, this car lifted. And not die while doing it. You could die no matter what, to be honest. Car, please don't do that again. I've had almost no time to do it, Daniel. Well, I've got the funds now to actually go there. The problem is I work till late. I work till 5:30, and the classes start at 9. I don't get home till what, 7? Oh god, this track as an F1 track, that would be awesome. But you see, they've already got a track like this, and it's called Baku. No, because I'll have to eat something, then I'll have to try and catch a train, which the train leaves at 7. And it takes 2 hours because, well, it takes an hour and a half to get to where I want to go, in which then, by the time I'll get there, I'll be too late. So, essentially, I'll have to live in the city, I'll have to live and work in the city where the train station is. Oh my god! How many times is this going to happen? The damn train. Yeah, the car train. Well, I'm on fresh tyres now, so not really going to complain. You got to follow the train. How to get into pro wrestling podcast. I've heard it's a pretty good podcast. I might start listening to it. Yeah, so like I said, in order to actually do it, I have to work and live in the city where the train station is. Right now, that's not viable. Because I actually work about 25 miles from my nearest city. And I don't feel like using my bike to go to training because I don't trust my bike in Milton Keynes. Thank you. .662. This may be my fastest lap. Yep, 1:02. It's one of two podcasts I currently listen to. I just listen to Brian and Vinny's old shows. Whoa, I'm being pushed. All I listen to is How to Get Into Pro Wrestling and Cultaholic Wrestling podcast. Another one you should listen to is Attitude Era podcast, which is great, and How to Wrestling. Why? Because they've got the same guy hosting it. Well, it's got Matthew in it. In that case, I might just give it a listen. Also, 3 laps till pit. He does the Cultaholic podcast. But I might just give it a listen one day. That was close. Recaps of Raw and SmackDown, so I don't have to watch it. It has gotten really, really bad recently. Why? Because they've got writers that are just horrible. And I actually thought TNA in 2010 was bad. No, 2011. 2011 TNA was horrible. Ow. Oh, God damn it. Is half pregnant. What? There's a name I never thought I'd hear for a podcast episode. Welcome, Matt Hardy is half pregnant. On to pit. Hello, fellow Polyphony 001s. It was stuck! I never thought collision physics actually worked in the pits. I have never, ever, ever seen that before. I've never seen that before. I thought the collision physics were disabled in the pits. Bye. Just did the pits. You shall not pass before I do. Do you know it's going to be good? Yeah, pretty much. No, give me precious slipstream. Oh yes, outbroke him. Good turning. There's rumors that define. Why? Why? They're doing quite well. Why would they shut down? Who's it being ran by? If they're shutting down despite doing very well, who the hell are they being ran by? Good turning. The attendance rates have been getting lower from what I've heard. Damn. Ran by what culture? Well, in that case, what culture's probably going down as well. Yes, but Blompier is not coming back. He's not coming back, and he probably never will again. He'll probably never pop up again. Right now, he's quite the literal heat magnet. Yeah, because what culture again is ran by fools. I wouldn't be surprised if Cultaholics started their own like wrestling promotion. Ooh, back marker. Time to chase the back marker down. Out of the way. Now that was pretty good through there. Yes, same with me. People were calling him a predator even though he wasn't. He didn't blackmail anyone. He didn't force himself on anyone. He was simply drunk. He was simply drunk and he used a bit of his ego. And they basically fanned the flames for his internet execution. Well, I'm not going to say I'm going to defend him, because what he did was ridiculous. But, like I said, he's never coming back. He's very rarely active on any form of media now, so asking him to come back is, well, he doesn't want to. Remember Batista? You mean Drax? Whoa. He was last active in April. I've just had a look on his Twitter. Right, 4 laps to go until this race is over. Oh, too much of a drift. More back markers equals more speed on the straight. Oh, they're pitting. Fine. We're in at 3.5. Three laps to go. Easy. Yep. Cultaholic don't want him around because it's bad for PR. Hopefully, if all is forgotten, maybe they'll ask him to come back, but I doubt they will. Right now, he's still, like I said, quite a literal heat magnet. Yeah, but I think he said somewhere on his Twitter, the more people ask him, the more he'll stay away. I mean, I'm sure he's working behind the scenes somewhere. Good turning. Right, here we go. The last lap. What I've personally seen, people are starting to get over it. Yeah, but the dude's a feminist, so I don't think he'll ever get over it. It's off the wall. I mean, What Culture's still got videos he narrated personally up on their channel. So I don't think they're gonna keep him away forever. God. Big drift. Well, I mean, give it some time. Maybe he'll return next year. Who knows? Maybe I'll eat my words. Anyway, we are done with this race. And now, oh boy. Here we go. It's not bad. He actually cheated on his he didn't tell his missus this either, so that only made things worse. Anyway, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to turn the downforce all the way off. And then I'm going to go to the gearbox settings and increase it by a few clicks. I mean, he's still a very popular figure on the internet. Now, hopefully this won't screw me over. Because he seems to be getting... This seems to be a decent wrestling booker. Him and Pachitti booked WCPW. Yeah, he was a very good booker. Oh, it doesn't look like they're catching up very quickly, even with Slipstream, because they're speed limited. Still, I think this race will take me about an hour. Pulling away. I would be pulling away if it wasn't for the wall. That right there is true, Daniel. This race is definitely going to take me an hour. For that to be true, Daniel, I do remember those. Oh, so 1 minute 49. Oh, God, Stardust. Don't remind me. That was a dreadful gimmick. And he couldn't even escape it. I mean, Goldust did it better. Right on my tail. This is going to be a very boring race. It wasn't... Well, Cody wanted to do it because of Goldust and Stardust, but when his father died, he wanted to get out of it, and they wouldn't allow him to. We're going to have a storyline. Okay, so 1 minute 42. So let's see where we get to in 5 laps, because I will need to pit, which takes time. On our way to a smaller budget. On our way to a smaller budget, yeah. Of course they would. They're real popular guys. Also, they ran out of slipstream, which means I can pull away. They're really starting to slow down now. Yes, because they took credit for everything they did. They gave them nothing to show for it. Okay, so every 5 minutes, 15 seconds for every 3 laps. Excuse me, Bixby. I said nothing to you. Nope, because it'll frame them for apparently stuff they didn't do. And they wouldn't let Ross do his King Ross gimmick. Yes, because they owned it. They owned the lot. You need to calculate every 5 laps. Plus pit stops. This is definitely going to take me 50 minutes to finish. Right, so it takes me roughly 7 minutes per 4 laps. This may actually take me more than 50 minutes. 55 at most. 58 at most, in fact. What culture was surprised that they left despite them having a top? They were surprised they left. How the hell were they surprised? When there are multiple people complaining about the directors, how can you be surprised? Oh, the car's starting to pull to the left. How long does it take? Every 5 minutes. One was nice. The other was a massive... Yeah. Right, so this, 8 minutes 30. 7 minutes, 17 minutes. For 17 minutes, every 10 laps. Means 34 minutes plus pit stops, 3 of them, or 2, maybe 2 or 3, I don't know. 48 minutes this race might actually take. 53 at most. Pulling to the left. They mentioned it in one of the podcasts. They were all called into a meeting, one at a time. When they knew they were. When they were told they knew they were starting Cultaholic. So they fired them for that. Good job, directors. I'm gonna have to pit next lap. This car is pulling violently to the left. They were told to collect their stuff and leave. Well, when they're starting a new company, I'm pretty sure they'd be planning to leave anyway. God, this rear tire is absolutely blown up. I have to pit. This rear tire is finished. Well, with the demise of... If the rumored demise of Defiant is to say anything, what culture is going. Trying to pit. This rear tire is so done, and this car really is pulling violently towards the left. And predictably, they don't pit. No, the 002s are pitting for whatever reason. Has one just randomly slowed down? Which is sad because he's got some charisma. He didn't go to Cultaholic. I think it's because Defiant is his promotion, and if he goes to Cultaholic, there goes that. I'm 13.999 seconds behind. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's the only reason he's staying. Which is probably owned by What Culture as well, Daniel. Come on, pit, you little bugger. Yes, it's pitting. Good. Right, one's just come out the pits. So it's got nothing to do with What Culture. I smell a rat. I reckon it has. Oh god. I've only got 17 laps to go. Talks a lot about mental health on his channel. Well, good for him. A lot of people should be ideally should be talking about mental health. I mean, unfortunately for me, I suffer from SAD and anxiety. I suffer from seasonal affective disorder, which is horrendous. I mean, I may suffer from anxiety, or so that means I need to go see. I may get a psych evaluation one day when I'm free, which I might have to book a holiday. I'll have to book some holiday for that, probably, I don't know, the beginning of August. He just wants to help people. A lot of people do these days. This car on this track really don't like my offside right tyre. Carholic's starting out in an apartment. Now it's got its own gigantic studio. In Sam's living room. Easy. Don't hit the wall. In a park. $42.56. So this car would stay still. Yep, they're still helping them now. And like I said, they've got their own big studio. .9.689. This car desperately needs an oil change. I don't think anyone would, Daniel. Okay, 19 minutes. It is starting to overheat slightly. No, they weren't. And then they started Cultaholic. Two laps till pit. For 2 months they were unemployed, but they did have a decent bit of money, so they were able to start up Cultaholic. Oh god. Oh god, cars pulling to the left. Oh, might as well put my feet up. Yes. Losing a job due to protest is bad. It will absolutely crush people. To lube these joints on the bleeding stand. Hoping that the of course it'd be successful. They were four of the most popular guy. They were, what was it, 5 of the most popular people on the whole What Culture channel. It was 5, yeah. 4, 5. And then there were 4. Yep, the unfortunate Blompier situation, which was kind of self-inflicted. That's a wall. Yep, he was a very good editor. He's a very good editor as well. Again, he was never given any credit for anything that he did. Adam, Ross, Jack, Sam, and Adam. And then minus an Adam. I must pit this lap. Whoa, snapping to the left now. Yep, and his creations are totally independent. He joined in January 2018. Surprise, surprise. Oh my god, the pull is horrible. I can barely keep the car controlled now. Well, I guess, who knows, Daniel? Maybe they will. Maybe they will set one up. Alright. Next pit stop. Right, the 002s are starting to pit. They definitely know what they're doing. That is true. $25 But do they have enough money to start it? Well, I doubt I have enough money now, but give it, I don't know, a year or two, and they probably will. Maybe. Right, pit on lap 21. And that'll be my final pit. Indeed it was, Daniel. They pitting? For some reason, no. Why are they not pitting? Well, give enough hope and the funds, then yeah, you could turn any bad situation into a good one. Oh, the yawns are starting to set in. Remember when What Culture was good? Yeah, me neither. Well, past What Culture was fine. Not this one. man. Right, it's pitting. I'd like on the last lap to have a lot of slipstream. The other 001's pitting. You can see something was wrong before they left. Yeah, they sounded properly miserable. Oh man. Nearly at the half-hour mark. I think it was because they were fired by then. Plus they sound like they had enough there. Well, wouldn't you sound miserable if you were working in a place where you genuinely hated it? Also, the sound of this FGT is really getting on my nerves now. Took long enough to announce it. Maybe there was a no. Maybe there was a no, not an NDA. That they had to adhere to before they announce anything. What culture announced it? Yep, and then they said, but don't worry, we're looking for new and exciting characters. Oh, really? Oh, it's starting to pull to the left a little bit. Yeah, new and exciting characters. Like Adam Wilborn, who isn't exactly charismatic. Oh, 7 laps to go. Yep, that's true. Come on, FGT. Just don't pull me into a wall at random. With a very worn rear tyre. Just please don't pull me somewhere where I will die. Oh yeah. They would have given him a much higher salary contract. Oh, my eyes tearing for no reason. You mean drop from, Alex? I can't see what other level you can drop from to LMP. That I wouldn't be surprised by, Daniel. They're gaining more revenue, they're gaining more of an audience. Right, better box the slap. No. When shall I box? When shall I box? Box next lap. Seeing the guys you treat like shit before becoming popular. Yep. They use them as cash cows. I hate people like that. They drain them dry. And once they're useless to them, they just throw them away. Box, box, box. Yeah, I'm definitely boxing. This car's really pulling horribly. You can see it. Yeah, I think at this point Simon has eventually had it. If he joins Cartaholic, that'll be quite big. Yeah, but can I really? In we go. Heh, nice. 146.669. Alright. That's been our splash and dash. Let's make it a good one. Make these 5 laps count. So they're dropping out of LMP1. Well, considering that LMP1's starting to become very unpopular. No news exactly when the Cartaholic guys decide that they wanted to leave. Huh? I reckon it was earlier than that, Daniel. Much, much earlier. I reckon they wanted to leave, I don't know, like late 2016, in fact. Yeah, they were getting rid of a lot of staff. Like this, like they were just using them as like I don't know, like they were using like disposable razors, just getting rid of them at random points. Alright, 002's a pit, which means the 001 will have to pit very, very soon. Oh, my arms are itching. Yeah, it's kind of small, but it's growing rapidly. I reckon soon they'll be expanding. Yeah, I gotta do work experience with them. Well, it shows they're starting to branch out a bit. They're starting to look for more people. Be pitting? No, he will be pitting next lap, possibly. He got hired full time. I'm not surprised. Well, they're growing rapidly. They've grown incredibly quick. So they're going to need to expand and hire more people soon enough. I think he helps with the website. Right, it looks like I'm very slightly starting to pull to the left. The edit stuff. So videos, website. Hey, that's good to hear. Must be getting paid a fair bit then. Two laps to go. I think Sam still does most of the editing. Well, maybe he just needed help. Maybe he's Sam's assistant then. You got a PS3 Slim just now. Nice. I should be getting mine in October. Also, how are you, fanboy? You're good. That's good to hear. Yeah, Carholic Gaming. That's a good channel. Unfortunately, fanboy, you've come near the end. Because it's hot. It's getting sweaty. And I'm getting slightly knackered. Also, I think my PS2's quite warm. Oh, it's cool. It's called Triple. They must have changed it then. You had a fat PS3 for 13 years. God damn. You still got... You probably still got one of the originals then. One of the very originals. The ones that could run Linux. Final lap. They have some formal what culture gaming, guys. I was gonna say, if they got jewels, then that's good. My mother must be making spaghetti. Dude. My mother lives like 10 miles away. And it's 20 to 12. Which means she's probably asleep. You didn't start playing it until 2014? You had a PS3 since launch. And you didn't play it for 8 years? What? Excuse me, what the hell am I hearing? Your childhood sucks. Oh god, it's Denny. How you doing, Denny? I don't know, but I reckon it's full of memes. I played for PS2 mostly. Oh, that's fine. Well, maybe they don't want to reveal anything. Also, hi, Denny. Oh god, the Rhino memes. Oh god, my thumb. Ah ha 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 ha. Holy mother. Let's get a thumbnail of my all black everything. Look at it go, along with the rest. There we go, that's an image. Oh boy, I think I'm gonna cool down now.